So we have us a good old-fashioned issue. I was loading up the Suburban because I'm going to Vermont to visit my brother in 2 days. Oh, I locked the Suburban. I didn't know I did that. Here's what happened. Here's what I did. It's also about time that I fixed this. Been a while. And what happened was every time I would turn, let's say I'd turn left, it would slam open. And every time I turn right, it would slam shut. And it eventually kind of broke this off. So I'm going to reattach that. Probably shouldn't be taking AK mags to a state with a, I think, 10 round limit. These hold 30. So we'll just kind of not bring those. I'll have earplugs for shooting. However, these are excellent for sleeping as well. So I'll be taking a bunch of these. Almost looks like I didn't use long enough brads or something. I don't know. Well, let's fix it. I broke the safety on this, so I have to hold this up while I shoot. Kind of ghetto, but it works. There we go. And then I think to prevent that from happening again, I'm going to screw something here, like maybe a mug hook or something. Mug hook, and I'll just put a bolt here. That way they can't, you know, slide. I don't have any pants in here yet, but of course I have plenty of clothes to take with me. I do not wear these. These are not in my rotation, and so they're dedicated Suburban clothes. I may add some to this because I'm going to be gone for quite a while. But we have a pretty good supply here. Ibuprofen, that's always good to have. Scissors, some Band-Aids, first aid, that kind of stuff. Okay, well, we got the little kitchen reorganized. Got the big boy on the bottom, and pan and cutting board and plate and all that, and it just barely fits. I also want to change the headlights. Not the high beams, but the regular ones. Because I don't think they've ever really been done in the past, I don't know, 15 years. In my first Suburban video, I changed this one. And never changed these. So, if you're not familiar with the first video, you have to take off the bezel here, which is a handful of screws, and I think there's one up here or something like that. This comes off, and then we have 4, it looks like Allen wrench, but it could be those Torx bits. Just like that. And then, again, we don't want to touch this or this. Those are the aiming devices. We're going to see if this is the same 15 Torx bit. Yeah, sure is. We have one here. We have one here. One here. And one here. And those are going to take the headlight out. And helpful hint, you don't have to take the bottom ones out all the way. You can just kind of tilt it. Get your headlight out. And then you have something to start with whenever you put the headlight back in. This unplugs. Let's see here. Oops. Probably no good anymore. They weren't that bright. They're halogen, so they're eventually just kind of fading out instead of burning out. I'm not going to throw this one on the ground and break it like I did the last one. Might as well give it a quick spray paint. Just keep the rust off of it. Oh! And then we just put our bezel back on. This top one will kind of hold it in place. Kind of like that. Then we can attack the other 3, 1, 2, and 3. I already did the other side, so we're ready to roll. Well, that's nice. It's a double even. Damn, that's kind of nice too. Holy. Alright, well, I guess it's overdue for a compression check on the Suburban, so we're gonna do that. I have the coil disconnected already so that this thing won't start. And we're gonna boogie and see what kind of compression we get. Mind you, this is a blind check. I don't know what it says, so let's see how disappointing it is. Well, that's not ideal. About 90, huh? Alright, well, let's check the other one. Okay, second one's about 120-ish. About 125. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna get a close-up. Here's the close-up. But that's not bueno, man. Let's see what this one puts out for compression. So a little under 120. As you see here, we were not that great on the compression test, which is fine. I mean, we still make it to Vermont, right? Well, yesterday morning I took the Suburban to work. So yeah, I started the Suburban and I went inside to get my water and my lunch for the day. And we had a big old poof of smoke, kind of enshrouding the Suburban. Smoked the whole way to work. It was not the best feeling. I just got done doing another compression test, and we're hovering around 75 psi for the low end, and then about 100 for the higher cylinders. So I don't know what happened to the Suburban, but it's going to be out of commission for a little bit. And so here's the deal. This is the engine out of my dad's truck. I could hypothetically just throw this together with a big cam and sell it. It's a 4-bolt main, and it just needs a little honing because it's been left out in the rain. And then this is a one-piece rear Vortec block with a roller cam. I have one of these with severe damage, and then this one, which is just a little rusty. I could take that 30 over and either build it into a 383 or 355. I could do that, or I could wait and do an LS swap, which if I'm gonna do, I would buy like a totaled or rolled over 6.2 with like the 6-speed automatic, or I could just throw one of these in there, pretty beefy, with my 700 rebuilt for the power. Either way, I think we need to rebuild this and sell it to get money to do either option. I also need to get rid of the Fiero. Some experts are telling everybody that they think these are going to bump up in value in the next few months or so. So hope that's the case, because that could really help with a 6.2 swap. We have blue here, full of scrap metal. And there's probably about another truckload worth of that. So hopefully that'll give us just a tiny bit of money to pay for gas or something. And my dad's truck is here still. That said, I may honestly start to work on it, because I will not be taking it to Vermont because, well, the Suburban's not gonna make the trip. So my brother's trailer is still here. Probably gonna buy it from him, if I'm being honest. And then maybe I can get my dad's truck going. Maybe I can use Blue, which is the new name for that truck if you haven't noticed, to tow things. I actually have a, well, I'll just show you actually. I have this SM465. It's a 4-speed, shifted from the top instead of from the column, which is a little bit nicer. Uses the same clutch, so I could hypothetically just pull my 3-speed out and put this one in. So at the end of the day, we're probably going to be rocking Blue for a while. Just because, well, Suburban needs some love. So hopefully you're patient with me. I know you're probably here for the Burb, but it's not going to be happening much. I'll probably take it little local places, you know, not too far. And by not too far, I mean like to go get water 2 miles away. But I'm not going to be going camping 120 miles away in this thing. It's just not a good idea, because what if it breaks? Don't want to be stranded out there with no way to get home. So with all that said and done, I guess that's about all I have for you this video. I will be skipping a video next week because I'll be in Vermont, but hopefully we can go see some lovely scenery in the Accord, and I'll record that and show you guys. Be sure to let me know what you think. What engine combo should I go with? Small block build with a 1-piece main, or swap in an LS 6.2 with a 6-speed, or something totally different. So, as usual, you be good while I'm gone. I'll see you next time. Have a good week.